New tonight, a story you'll only see right here on Wish TV. One of the leaders of the protest in Indianapolis believes police are harassing him and even have tapped his phone. His name is Malik Muhammad. He made waves when he hugged an IMPD lieutenant outside the governor's mansion, and then a couple weeks ago when he met with Governor Eric Holcomb. But it's the officers who showed up at his friend's home at 4 a.m. demanding to speak with him after he planned to have a peaceful march on Mass Ave that has him speaking out.
Mass Avenue, Friday evening. People eating, drinking, having a good time. But last Saturday, a different scene.
Police officers everywhere, a helicopter flying around with a spotlight circling Mass Avenue.
Malik Muhammad and friends hope to mobilize the crowd for a peaceful educational protest as they hop from bar to bar. But authorities had a tip of something far different, some sort of armed takeover.
Do you have any plans for an armed?
No.
Everyone spooked. They left after about an hour, around 1 a.m. Sunday. Malik says they were followed to a friend's house in Fountain Square where he thought it was all over until 3 officers knocked on the door at 4 a.m.
It's an invasion of privacy, honestly. Like, I mean, you can't just say, like, I'm not going to leave until I speak with this person, not even knowing for a fact that person's in this house. You know, that's some sort of violation of rights.
Are you scared to walk out that door?
Nah, maybe a little bit, yeah. I mean, I was scared.
He says they talked for about 5 minutes. A conversation he said was cordial, where he was told whatever he was planning needed to stop. And while Malik says friends and family members were approached beginning Friday about his intent, more were approached on Sunday. Several people who Malik has met with in recent weeks called him on Saturday too, including State Police Superintendent Doug Carter.
Following us, showing up at our families' houses, like agents, not just police, trying to label us as Antifa. That is what I took as harassment.
Are you Antifa?
No, we are not Antifa.
Malik believes his phone has been tapped because of several unexplained hangups and other phone issues, as well as police seeming to know details that were only shared through calls and text messages.
Why are they targeting you?
I don't know. No idea.
Through it all, Malik remains even-keeled, even as he knows other friends and witnesses have a different reaction.
I mean, it spooked a lot of people. I can't really get emotional about it, because if you do, then you lose your level-headedness.
Still,
that's definitely harassment. I mean, they followed us all while we were on Mass Ave, followed us from Mass Ave, and then showed up at the house and said they weren't leaving until they spoke with me. That's just blatant harassment.
Malik Muhammad declined to say what his next plan is beyond giving supporters a little time to recuperate. Today, he and 4 other board members formed a nonprofit called Free the People to educate folks, especially veterans, about systemic racism and advocate for change. Indiana State Police did not answer my request for comment. IMPD Chief Randall Taylor declined to be interviewed, but released this statement, which says in part, IMPD did not tap Mr. Muhammad's phone. IMPD has, however, been in mutual communication with him since the beginning of June, including an in-person meeting between Mr. Muhammad and Chief Taylor. IMPD is always seeking to work directly with organizers of planned events. We will continue to ensure the right to peacefully protest is preserved, as well as the safety of the community.